halos kita Umawan na, ayun na naman ako na.
Morning, Garrett. There's another final morning here for us in Philippines, and I'm back off to Canada. But where do I visit next? That's the question. Morning, Renee. Well, it's morning here anyway. I'm not sure where it is where you're at, but hope everybody's having a wonderful day so far. Morning, PJ Perry. Your president is Michael Jordan. He can probably do a better job of it than anybody else, let's put it that way. So 8 p.m. Well, late in the day. Yeah, no. I live in Canada normally, and that's 14 hours. 14 hours? Yeah, 14 hours behind the Philippines. So where I live, it's still yesterday. So you love Michael Jordan there, PJ? I guess there's worse things. Yep, you're in Florida, so you're kind of probably like, yeah, well, I guess it's kind of 8 hours, 12 hours for you. Trying to think, yeah, about 12 hours. But I think where I'm in Alberta, and the east coast is about 3 hours, I think. 2 to 3 hours away, depending on where you're at. Well, it's been a beautiful couple of days here. We've been had I'm going to say tornado. It's a typhoon. Christine was blasting through the areas, dropping trees and everything. So, but now we've got a nice few days, just in time for me to go home. It is beautiful here. I mean, we're on a small farm here, small family farm, and as I was invited out here. But I mean, obviously there's laundry out at the moment and things like that. Everybody has the job to do. We've got a couple of ducks down here. Can't really see them at the moment, but down the hill there, where are they at? Oh, they're all laying down in the shade at the back there. There's like 2 or 3 goats down there. But this is a banana tree. Well, just save up, make a couple of friends online, save up, get yourself a ticket, and get travelling. Now's the time to see these places. But up in this little tree, roughly here, this is all papaya. They're all green at the moment. If I can zoom in on that a bit more. Got green papaya. And when they're green like that, if they fall, the ladies here just chop them all up, grate them down, add vinegar, some onions, ginger, what else was it? Some grated carrot. And say some vinegar and spices, and then they make like a pickle, almost like a Filipino kimchi, I jokingly said, and they said, yep, pretty much. It's a nice spicy pickle. So a little bit of chili in there, stuff like that. So very nice. If I can get green papaya at home, I'm gonna try making some at home for my YouTube channel kitchen part. So that should be good. But much appreciate you guys checking in and asking questions. That's what this is all about. But it's a little bit more breezy today. The temperature's down a little bit. That's the thing, American food, Canadian food, everything's kind of, I don't know, it's all burgers and stuff like that, I guess. A lot of the time, burgers and steak. I mean, with me cooking, I cook all sorts of things from around the world. So I like to cook Japanese food, Chinese, Italian. So hopefully I'll get back into that. Probably Tuesday or Wednesday I want to do a live. But one of the things I want to do is clean up my diet a bit. Now I've been here, I've seen things a little bit differently. There's going to be a lot more fish. A lot more fish in my diet, like white fish. What sort of food do you normally eat there, Garrett? What American food do you eat? Is it burgers and French fries and kind of steak and cup of coffee on the morning? Morning, atheist. Well, you don't have to believe it. You don't have to believe in a higher power, but look at what the world can give us. The beauty is unsurpassed. Actually, I keep looking over there at the papaya. There's another papaya right in front, right there. There's the lots on that one. But during the yeah, burgers and seafood's okay. There, Garrett. It depends what you have them with. Try to keep away from the bread. I find that's what made me put loads of weight on, bread and beer. So I'm gonna review that one. Today I'm on holiday there, atheist. This is my last day of my month-long visit to the Philippines. So I'm just sitting on the balcony at the moment, just having a coffee. Now it depends how you look at papaya. When we get it, it's a lot more ripe at home. But it is quite can't even describe it in a different way. It's fibrous. It's got like a light coloured, a white yellowy flesh on the inside. Yes, I am. Sometimes. No, I still wear the ring from a previous relationship. It how can I put it? It lets people leave me alone when I'm out and about. Sometimes when you're walking around and you're doing your daily things, sometimes you do get people asking questions, and sometimes I wear my old wedding ring because I don't want to be bothered with another relationship just yet. Let's have a look. The sweetest. Do you mean sweet as in sugar levels, or the sweetest as in the best? I mean, if it's the best, it's probably some of the fish, that fresh fish straight off the beach. It's basically straight off a boat, onto the kitchen, cooked. Aside from that, yesterday I had these things. Now I don't know what they're called because the lady was speaking to me in Bisaya, and basically it's ham rolled up, and then got chicken wrapped around that. Then it's dipped in egg and breadcrumbs and deep fried, and then it has like a Kewpie mayonnaise, like Japanese type mayonnaise, drizzled over the top, and that was really nice. But things like the noodle dishes, absolutely great. I've been getting a lot of pink rice. I will when I've got another phone. When I have a different phone, I'll have a check. I've only got the one phone with me at the moment. But what I'll do, I'll take a screenshot, and then I know who's on, and I can actually get in touch with people and check out their channel. Happiness is a wonderful thing. I'll check out, see if we can find this. I'll tell you what, in the Philippines there is lots and lots of beautiful young ladies here. Like I say, the food is just so different. See, normally when you in Canada, the Filipino culture, they do pancit, they do different types of rice, they make different breads, they do the lumpia, as they call them, spring roll, which is almost like a sausage meat inside in the wrapper, as opposed to like the Chinese spring roll where there's more vegetable. And it's kind of when you get out here, the diet is a lot different. And if you go into town and you go to the food joints, there's lots of fried chicken, empanada. You will find lots of corn, lots of coconut type dishes and things like that. But when you come into the people's homes, they're a lot more simple with their food. It's good, healthy food. It's white or pink rice. They will do pork occasionally, but mostly it's a lot of fish. Lots of fish, even like lots of dried fish. One of the favourites around here actually is spam. Lots of people like that one. Okay, so yeah, gorgeous white girls versus gorgeous Filipino girls. Filipino girls are a lot more caring. In my experience, I have been married in the past, and the white girls just take you for everything you've got at times. I mean, I'm not pointing the finger at everybody, but I've just been unlucky, I guess. But I found like the Filipino girls here, no matter what generation, young girl, right the way through to the older girl, they always give respect to the family and they help with everything. And I say it's their proper family value, a true family value, which is a very important thing for my mind. It is anyway. Okay, Garrett, no worries. You have a fantastic day there, Garrett. Yep, like I say, I mean, most of the guys I know, white guys that have a Filipino partner, they've usually been married previously, and the white lady cheated on them, or they wait until you're 50 years old, you're just about to take retirement, you've worked hard all your life. And then they suddenly say they want a divorce, they want to take half the house, half your bank account, and that's it, you're gone. And where I live, yep, I don't know what's wrong with the white ladies. Entitlement. I've seen a lot of entitlement in younger ladies. I've seen a lot that don't want to work, which is a shame. They think that the man owes them something, which is wrong. I believe so. I think it's true, but I mean, I'm not going to say that everybody's like that. I refuse to believe that. But I think, I mean, I'm not the best looking guy in the world. But walking around in the Philippines, I feel like a celebrity some days. People looking and staring just because I'm the white guy. Yep. Yep, atheist, I would agree that. If you find a nice Filipino lady who you can connect with, that will be a true relationship. Because once they make a commitment to you, as long as you treat them right, you're not being a complete ass. Treat them right, give them respect, and they will look after you like you're everything to them in their life. So, basically, look, see what you can find. Yeah, I say I give up with white ladies. I gave up. It's not I don't know, not ideal, I guess. It wasn't for me. I mean, don't get me wrong. You can walk down any town, any street, and you can see beautiful ladies or whatever you want to. And but it's not always about beauty. It's the beauty that's inside that counts. Right now, I'm in a place called Cebu in the Philippines. It's kind of in the middle of the islands. Beautiful place, lots of history. And they speak a different language here, so normally when you talk with Filipino people, they will speak Tagalog, which is more northern. Well, the whole islands tend to speak Tagalog as a general, but people in Cebu speak Bisaya. I've only been here for a few weeks. It's just this is my first trip. It's my first trip to this area, and it's been the best. But I will be coming back again in a few months, just to get away from the cold weather in Canada. Yeah, I mean, some of the some of the European countries, I guess, like Sweden, Switzerland, like Ukraine as well, have a more family value attitude, as I understand it. From London. Salami. This one was repaired previously, isn't it? That was broken too.
The one is broken there.
That's salamat. Yeah, my son's in London. I'm originally from Newcastle upon Tyne. But I moved to Canada like 15 years ago. I would say, uh, Spanish ladies, Portuguese. I mean, sometimes it is just about finding the right person. But no, I say I was from Newcastle originally. My son's at university. I don't know, University of the Arts or something, down in London. So hopefully he'll be rich and famous one day. I'm very proud of him. But if you get the chance, play places like Portugal, Spain, like say Ukraine. Ladies in Ukraine are supposed to be very, very nice. And then if you get up into kind of Norway, Sweden, Switzerland. No, I'm not. No, I'm not married at the moment. Maybe one day. Yep. Sure am. I'll be 20, so plenty of time yet. But I do agree it's difficult finding that somebody who you can trust. But that's not just going for a relationship, that's going for friendships too. Well, I say I've lived in Canada for, like say, 15 years now. And I was always a very social person, play the guitar, sing, that type of thing. I had to go for a few beers with my friends and stuff, but when I went to Canada, the way they live is a little bit different. The more it is in the UK, there isn't as many bars and things like that. But you can trying to make friends in a new country is quite difficult. And I would say the 15 years, yes, I've met lots of people, I've made people that are friends, but not good friend type of thing. I've got two guys who I consider good friends and brother. But I don't know about destiny. I mean, I know you're saying atheist, but in my previous relationship was very difficult, and I actually sat down one day afterwards, and I kind of done something I hadn't done in a long time, and I actually prayed, and I asked for somebody to come along, somebody to help me, somebody who loves me for who I am, and my life changed as a result of that. So it is just about, I think sometimes it's just about belief in yourself more than anything else. As long as you believe in you. But you do need to give yourself a goal. Set yourself. So I used to teach many years ago, and I used to say to my students, we used to do, what do you want to do in 5 years, 10 years? Yep, believe in yourself. That's all it's about. Believe in yourself and believe in your goals. So, but I used to ask my students, what do you want to be? What do you want to do? 5 years from now? 10 years from now? So on down the line. Your number one priority is getting an education and getting yourself a decent job that's going to be long lasting. I would say, morning Myrna. Thanks for joining me. But they say it's the goal thing that is the main thing. Not much to see. That's me. But what I would say is what you need to do, like I say, give yourself a plan. Work out your what career you want. What career that you would actually want to have, and where you make yourself a goal, and then figure out how you're going to get there. Give yourself do steps, small steps. It doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be anything fantastic. I'm pretty sure people like Steve Jobs and the people out. I'm trying to think. All of these big captains of industry, and people like Henry Ford, when he invented the motor car. German, no, I'm English, but I do have blonde hair, blue eyes. Well, go more grey now. I lived in Germany for a while. So you're doing an MBA? Nice. I'm originally from the UK, but I live in Canada, and I'm now on holiday at the moment with friends in the Philippines. I'm drinking a large cup of coffee. Yeah, I'm a community builder, so I do voluntary work and things like that when I'm back home. I used to teach construction, woodwork, and mainly I used to teach carpentry. You're the hardest man in the league. Okay. So, yeah, I used to teach carpentry, and then I used construction parts. So you done painting, drywall. What else did I? The plumbing and basic electrical. I used to do concrete formwork, and then I used to do construction science. So, but now I'm a project manager. I've always worked hard. It's the only way you get anywhere in life. Like I say, set your goals and then just keep go. How are the birds? The Philippines has got lots of beautiful ladies, but there's a lot of competition. A lot of handsome young guys around here. But I will say this, that the Filipino ladies, I have one son at university. But the Filipino ladies go for a profession, they look for a career. A quid, let's have a look. So £1 is roughly, it's almost $2 Canadian, so that will be, it's probably only about 80-90 cents, I think. About 80 or 90 cents, so yeah, it's pretty much double. By the time you get over here, that'll be double worth its value. Money goes a lot further over here. How to find single in the Philippines? Well, you can travel here, but stay away from the bars, stuff like that, because you find the wrong type in there. But there is, I mean, I do believe there's dating sites and stuff like that. There's one I looked at a long time ago. that kept popping up on my Facebook and stuff, and I think it was called Filipino Cupid. But again, if you use something like that and you meet somebody online, make sure it's somebody professional, and before you okay, that's not really a Filipino thing, so you might need to go to a different culture for that one. Oh dear. How many relationships? Too many. Too many, to be honest. But I mean, I was married for almost 20 years, so I got married too young, though. I would say that. So don't jump into anything when you're young. But there's I'm a Tom Cruise. I wish I had his bank account. Basically, let's have a look. How do you handle the heat? It's just a case of getting used to it. I mean, I walk around in a vest, just a basic, like a cut back vest. I wear lightweight shorts, flip flop, and a couple of days ago it was 36 degrees and it was 96 or 97% humidity. That was difficult. That was a hard day, but you can buy portable. Christopher Hitchens. I can't even think who Christopher Hitchens is. I might be showing my age now. But you can get portable air conditioning now. It's like a band that goes around your neck and it blows the cold air on there. No, I didn't watch Into the Wild, no. To be honest, I don't watch a lot of TV. I watch a bit of YouTube and I watch a bit of Netflix type of thing. Bit of Prime. That's about it. I said this YouTube lifestyle now is kind of, it takes over between work and YouTube. Lodgings are a little bit cheaper, yeah. Lodgings are, but you need to careful on the areas where you're at. There is some places where Mindenhow or southern Mindenhow is not a good place for tourists at the moment. Yeah, 140 pounds for a night, yeah. I know I went back home to the UK to see family and I had a hotel for 2 weeks and I spent probably equivalent, I'm trying to think what it'd be in pounds. So it's probably about £2,500 just for the hotel for 2 weeks. Yeah. I say £138 for a night's ridiculous. Did it have air conditioning and was it? And I know it's a Hilton, but it should have aircon. Yep, that's a good way to go. A friend of mine, atheist, oh geez, that'll have been way back in about 1988. he got a job for a while. He worked for about a year, saved all his money, pretty much sold everything that he had. I mean, he was lucky, he's still living with mum and dad at the time. He pretty much sold everything he had. It's not going. England's already gone there, Serpico. But then he sold everything he has. He hitched a ride down to Calais, got the ferry across into France, and then he just hitched right the way through, and he ended up in Cambodia. He ended up Cambodia, Indonesia, all around that area, and then he ended up down in Australia for a while. And then he came back again to Cambodia. He made friends there, and that's where he lives now. He stayed in Cambodia, and that was it. Yep, I'll have a look at that one. I'll have a look at that, Into the Wild. It sounds familiar, but I'm probably thinking of the older movie, that Call of the Wild, about the German Shepherd that wanted to be a sled dog. Yeah. I mean, living in a squat ain't ideal conditions, but it does save you money. You just need to be careful. You just need to be careful of the people around you. Yeah, I'll have a check of that one. I'll definitely have a check of that one. But I'm on my way home to Canada on Tuesday. I should be there Tuesday. So I'll check it out then. I found the strange thing. I came here. I've got Netflix, I've got Prime, I've got Disney, and I've got Paramount. And there's only Prime. There's only Prime is got any of coverage in the Philippines unless I paid an extra fee. Then they'll let me watching other things. Morning, SS Nick. Another beautiful day. No, it's a mixture of silver and nickel. No, I haven't seen that one. Yeah, the Canadian coins have got nickel. It's nickel and it's a mixture of nickel and copper, if I remember rightly. I think the older coins were made with platinum, or just a certain amount of platinum was in there, just for the colour. But our coins are changing. Our money's changing. It's all plastic now, and then the actual coins have got a little bit smaller. But I'm just enjoying my last kind of morning. This is going to be my last opportunity. I hit the road in the morning, and then I start travelling again. I don't have no old. They do occasionally crop up. You'll pick some loonies and twoies from way back early 1900s. Oh, I got well away from it. I couldn't stand it in the UK. And say I was a teacher in the UK, and I was getting paid more here. I was getting paid more in Canada, working as a carpenter, doing like house building, than what I was teaching how to build houses in the UK. So I say it is what it is. But hopefully things will change soon. Fingers crossed. But it's so the food in Canada is pretty decent. It's like America. Lots of steak and burgers, that type of thing. But we do get a lot more wild meat. We have deer and buffalo, bison, that type of thing. Yeah, I was always considered myself lower working class. I came from a family that had very little education. We done high school and that was about it. You want to show? That my breakfast. So what exactly is in there? That's corned beef, onions, anything, eggs, rice, no rice. Just corned beef, egg, onions. Very nice. Smells good. Be good with some rice just now. Salamat day. So in England, I was teaching construction carpentry. Like construction and carpentry, I taught there. But when I went to Canada, I don't know how this works. I think it's all about money, to be honest. So I couldn't get to Canada using my degree. So you have a bachelor's in education and you can't use it. And so I used my trade qualification as a carpenter. That's how I got into Canada. So then I tried to use my degree to get a teaching job, and they wanted me to go back. They wanted me to go back to university for 2 years, when I'd already done 3 years in the UK and got a degree which was level to a master's degree in Canada. So I was like, nope. And I just stayed as a carpenter, and then I retrained, done some extra courses, and now I'm a project manager. Hey, Ghost. Canada's best movie? Well, I don't know whether I would say Canadian, but Canadian actor. Uncle Buck with John Candy, one of the best actors out there, or he was. One of my favourite movies, Uncle Buck. I'm just on vacation at the moment. I'll be going back to Canada in a few days. I'm travelling back in the next few days. An autobiography on Jimmy Savile. Aye, aye. Yeah, well, there's a guy that needs hitting in the face with a shovel. There's some bad people out there. My proper place is in Canada, Alberta. So when I go home, so we've been having 35, 36 degrees in the Philippines. When I get home, it's going to be 5 or 6 degrees below zero. And it's going to be snowing. We've already got about 5 or 6 inches of snow already. So when I land back into northern Alberta, it's going to be a bit of a shock to the system. And then as the winter progresses in Canada, we drop down to about minus 40. It's 36 at the moment, and this is the rainy season. This is like monsoon season. So in the summer months, it gets more like 40 plus. Depends where you're at. So make sure you're drinking plenty of water, otherwise you dehydrate so fast. Sounds good. It is winter in Canada now. Winter's already started. As soon as you get to the back end of October, the snow starts. It depends where you are in Canada. If you're over Ontario and on the east coast, like where Toronto, that type of area, it'll still be warm for quite some time. But where I am, over on the prairies, if you were kind of Manitoba, Saskatchewan, and Alberta, especially if you're in the northern section, now we're already below zero and snowing. So it's back to big boots, no more flip-flop. So no more flip-flops. They will go in the case and stay there until next year. Depends how inappropriate. Canada does have the best job section, especially in Alberta. The brass. But to go back to that job sector, yes, Canada is the best place for work at the moment, especially if in Alberta. If you can, if you have friends or family over there, then it's more straightforward. If not, you need a professional qualification or a trade qualification. I don't know what you mean by brass. It depends what you're trained to do, really, what you can do. But if, I say construction's always popular, teaching is a good one. And where I am, we have a lot of, there's a lot of European and a lot of African came over. And to be honest, they're all, yeah, fake taxi. You get a lot of guys driving cab. I think it's like one guy on the license, and then all the family just take turns just to keep it going. But if you get it, I mean, the place where I work is an oil mine. It's like Canadian Natural mine up in Fort McMurray, and it's big business there. So, I mean, even the guy just working as a labourer is getting like $35 an hour. So, which is roughly in UK money, well, $35. To have $35 in Canadian is about 40 some dollars in American, and then that's probably about 26 pounds UK an hour just as a labourer. So it depends what you want to do, what you train for, but the best way is to either have a trade or to have yourself a professional qualification, as in go to university. If you've got management qualifications, I'm not entirely sure. So you probably have to do an internet search on that one. I have returned. How's it going, Garrett? So, but like everywhere else in the world at the moment, Canada they're suffering under poor leadership, poor management, as it were. Our government, I think too many people are lying in their own pockets. That's the way it seems to be. From what, if you look at the press, well, don't even look at the press, because that's all bought and paid for by the government. So, if you look into it all, but we're coming up to an election next year, so I know there's a lot of people from America hoping for a change in the US. Get rid of what they've got there. We're the same in Canada. We want to get a change from our government and go back to, a lot of people are going for Pierre Poilievre. So, like I said, I seen some interesting things here when we were doing things. We were looking. Well, I went around with some the people I'm with at the moment, and one of the ladies was trying to get the land back from, or pay taxes or whatever it was, and it was so difficult. But the government official wanted a little backhander. Yeah. Um, they wanted a backhander there that just so that you give me a couple of thousand peso and we'll make sure everything goes good for you. So you have to be careful, watch your money and watch who it's with. But as I said there, if you want to come visit the Philippines, Cebu is an awesome place. I mean, you can go to Manila and places like that too. You can go over to Manila too, if you like the big mob city. And but as I say, you can go to these various places, but it's not. There's some places I was warned not to go to as a white guy tourist. As a white guy tourist, kind of stay from. You will get warnings from places, so just be careful. Get a local guide. Get somebody to help you look around. This ain't the penthouse. No, I'm on a farm. You want a penthouse in the capital of the Philippines? Well, if that's the case, you're going to need a big bag full of money. Because it's the most expensive place. You come to somewhere like this and you live on coppers a day. Right. I'm just going to run in and have some breakfast. I'll leave you to the ducks for 10 minutes.
Sige na. Ha? Isiinom mo. Ha? Isiinom mo, isiinom mo.
Ako. Aman na siya. Ako bisa minum.
Baso bago yung inom? Ano ko?
Wala na may ka-video na. Sa video na ito. Sorry yung promo.
Ikaw, sunod mo ko rin sa kwarto? Sunod kwarto.
Sorry na ko.
Laka-laka mo kwarto na, yawi na ako.
Masayo pa. Ang isa pa napunta ka. Paris. Isa. Kita dyan. Ito maintiyaw. Ako ito maintiyaw. Ito lang sa'yo. Apit ang Rochelle. Padong dito ba? Mama. Ito lang maintiyaw. Ma? Yan lang ito dito lang sa'yo. Kita na ka? Alam na gamitan? Kita na ka? Ito. Ako ito. Ano ko ito ano sa
Gasto, sige, gasto, ha? Hindi na gasto, tingog eh.
Parang mga anak ko. Wow, ko sa
Tingin ko rasa.
Ito pa ano. Ito pa ano. Mana tayo po.
Hindi ang magkano sir eh.
Wala eh. Ito pa. Okay. Mana
Ako,
ito ya.
magpero ka.
Hoy,
Hindi siya
mana ito ya. Mana ito ya.
gusto mo na gusto mo kita. Musin ko lagi gusto mo. Ano ka pa tinigil?
Yes po.
Sorry, hindi
Sabi
ka.
na ka. Ito.
Dai. Yes, at mga bala taga-tagtago na rin sa imulan niya siya. Yes,
Yes po. Kuha
ikaw mo na pag-gamit na ito. Kung gina nga. Kung gina nito kaya sa titignan siya. Dating ko lang kapag hindi ako. Ako itong lito. May nakatilaw ka.
Ito yung mga ya. Ito yung mga ya.
Kulito, ako ang gusto niya. Masalat niya. Nalito ko, pwede ko pwede. Nilod ako siya lapit. 500 plus, ang plus, 500. Yung tango ko, ako na isplatara na. Karoon na ito ko na po, ito tanong mo. Alaw naman, napakamalito ko na.
Oh iya. Kalau aku. Kira.
Tanong kayo. Kami ko siya sa ito sa may lapit ko na yun. Sa muli mabutuan mo. Kasi ka nagiging. Nasir to kami, ikaw ko. Ikaw,
Nanti.
Hindi siya kaya siya.
Ya, buang mo di.
Kaon. Apas man.
Kaya ang apas.
Kaya ang dating apas. Kita nung
Kau buang kau, kau buang. Kalau nak kata babu hancur ron.
Gulong tomato, yung hirap.
Kalau mereka kalau hapot.
Untuk init man. Ginaw.
Tayo.
May kapak kong parang nandana sa pakma. Ano mo ko ay pagkakas? Ano na? Sako.
Ako, ay kapilanin ko na. Mo naman na siya.
Ay hamiang kan sako dito na.
Hindi na.
Di kagak. Sekarang. Memang.
Idrap naman tato yagi.
Jadi, buang tag.
Idrap ako kan si Jili mo agpas na.
Pada buang tag packing dah ni mo. Jadi.
Butang-butang na ilasay tan sakay. Amo sa kasi si Lisi, mas 4 sila magtaga-abot dito.
Stress, jadi.
Sila si Lisi ko dali as 4 ang kire. Gikan gutso sa kay bumagsak kay anak abot siguro tan butang ta. Asjis. Idrap lagi yan ang butang. Hindi sa ako.
Ako din na ako i-drop ko. Dito na ba?
Ari siya mo tao sa Lisi.
Pag may sige na busy ka ito.
Dengan ya.
Oo nga, dito may busy.
Dagang ko rin. Dagang ko. Ha? Dagang ko. Magkano? Ito tayo na siya.
Muwan mata niya. Ako siya
Kaya
talaga.
bata.
Ay, na anak ko eh. Pero mo to.
Nay sige kung karon na. Hmm? Ha? Ang lalaki, lain man ang laki na yung babae na dito doon. At walay, karon tambay. Ha? Dali sa kilipin. Ay kilipin. Ako ganto anak ran, kan balay. Itu kasar dia yang pekerja mana? Tumbuh dah. Yuk dari itu. Tumbuh dah nak. Hindi man ito sa mga nagana, tumbuh. Bayo, lalaki, babae. Ay kanang tumbuh dito sa tao sa putin. Ikaw putin. Bukan sulti ako ba? Ginawa ko sulti ako. Ginawa ka nga. Bali ko. Ang may ganito yan. Katong katamang yan dyan ay. Kaog laki, bilang babae.
kaaway anak. Bahala kung sa sila, naumpan sa niya.
Ada di kung lamot man sulti ra man ta. Ikadungog di siya. Tabi ito ko. Wala mo kita tabi ini wala mo kan bigel ay.
Kato bitaw itumboy ito yung tumboy. Yung tumboy o laki. May pelaki ulag. Masilina ka na. Yan tumboy ang kita nga. Potang iting biya na.
Iba malin.
Si Masilina biya.
Pero minyo ko ng laki jo.
Ang niya laki.
Gadiin man.
Manila. May ang pwede mo sige na sa tuloy niya. Wala yan na ka. Yung pura itong di ba?
Sus betul kan. Jadi gampang.
Aida. Di ba Aida?
Ada ada. Ano lang sila buat ka na hospital.
Dua kan? Buhay lamig na may pag-upi pasok bila kung
Terus pada
buhay.
siya.
Ang finger man. Kaya kaya usa. Yung dua, kaya kan may pag-utin sa takang sa
Ha? Oh, kira ka man yan, bulan mo.
bulag ka. Biya na. Putahan pa na. Biya. Putahan kita. Yang tarutan na dia patanta. Sini na biya.
Masih lagi dia.
Lus pa. Di siyang biya. Ikaw kita ingin. Patay na patay man. Patay na kita nga. Dito. Nama itu.
Si Brenda o si Popio no. Sa Brenda. Oh, lagi si Brenda, pero kita di nursing mo din sa sentro. Nas mga anak mo Pio, anak ni Brenda. Ang layas na sila, pero igagaw ta ko na. Igagaw. Si Popio, si Brenda.
Anak tisyo.
Anak tisyo, iparintir na mga gutang palungkit naman.
Pilyo na.
Yung anak ko kung magwapo, bahalag liwatay ko,
Anak.
nursing mo gwapo.
Ang laki pa ikaduwa niya.
Gwapo na.
Siman.
Mapasimot na.
Iyo ka na inaw ngayon. Liwat piyo. Nakalima ito. Saan sa piyo?
Kasi Pio day, doon ka na, andyan mo doon ka na. Yung ikaduhan ni Lot kami, libat mo.
Hindi. Ang babae nurse.
Ano ka na ikaduhan? Nakasiman dyan.
Ano?
Pila ka bata niya.
Lima na. Oh, na piyo yun. Mga anak na walang liwat dalingin ng grinda.
Halapan. Pagkalinda rin. Pio.
Lambuan.
Ha?
Lambuan sa grinda. Wala. Piyo.
Pio. Ako, Pio. Ano pa, magsabaw? Na magsuon si Pio sa Davao, kutumit ka. Uy, ko.
Muna ko.
Ako, mga sagbot mo. Na.
Wala.
Ha?
Pila yung bayad. Pila. Walang kuto.
Pila ka rin.
Pila.
Pilaan na.
Pag babae agahan.
Kalay ka na. Nagagahayo na.
Gaya. Nandito na.
Ay na natin. Matingan mo yung mga magaling mo pundo ko rin yung bilatay. Away. Nagmeron nyo rin yung pagkakas natin. Nagpapingan mo kung kayo ng uboy. Taman ka na sa Dio. Kay gahe. Gahe ka.
May slow kita. May slow kita. Dito niya.
ganito rin na ito.
Paano siya? Kasi ka stroke ipon, isa ko ginawa.
Si Miro ang tuloy. Lubong sa Andres.
At kung sakit yan siya.
Anak mo siya, sakit yan siya.
Sakit yan. Kung ina ko, kung may parasol.
Nakato si Mitiri pag ulit.
Sa dagan-dagan si Onti. Wala di siya magala. Nakanon. Naiwag. Wala siya magalang doon kaya gawat mo siya doon. Napa may kwarta dito. Ito sila doon. At tugay kay. Pagkakuha siya ka nang kapalit siya o ka nang kapalit siya. Kung sumuga siya buwa. Sama doon.
Nagkuha ka ito. Nagkuha ka takil ka po niya. So yan. Palit na.
Gawaro mo siya. Huli-huli. Pagdaw kung ito ng pagsakit na nakiyan mo, wala ito ba? Hindi tayo sila. Sakit mo na ito. Pagdaw kung kabata kayo. Ay, natuloy magkakasin mo pa siya. Uli yan, dagan-dagan siya. Wala ko siya mag-alanggan. Kasi kung bangon na mo, tawag naman, tawa naman. Baro naman siya. Pero wala ko naman siya. Lalo siya po siya, pabay na siya.
Ako, uling, kung sa Sunday, wala bilihan ng tambal. Bilihan ba?
Uli lang.
Sunday, sada.
Ay, sabi, baro siya. Sabi ko din mo po.
Yung kaya
Sa
tumagal.
ng taxi. Yung to driver sa taxi na sakit. Pasas siya balik, sakit balik.
Pero yung tuwag ko, ganyan doon ito sa akin. Tuwag ko sa buhay.
Wala ko ito. Tumaro.
Alawa rin yan.
Atake ito.
Oo, dati.
Atake tulak ba?
Natawag ko karami ko maayo. Dumiino.
Ada yung kaon dito siya o kana o ulo tiil. Yan, sana tiil yan ipray. Ulo niya adobo. Adobo ba ng pinakisir. Kaon dito. Di siya niyo. Di siya niyo. Tama.
Satu melawat niya. Dula pa. Kuangan na. Tungkit na na.
Ako ko tuwa niya. Ako mo ito sa kwarta.
Ito dito sa kuha.
Ito doa ito.
Gila. Cuma yung tuba na itong lakaw. Gila na daw. Andre?
Pwede sila di maay mamatay na kabukan din sa kwenta o bumba. May dito. Ulit ka sa balay niya. Ito ang iwanan mo. Nasa besan no. Siguro raw sa got birthday. Giniro try tan matay si Angis. Birthday sa giniro man kay bumot birthday na ana nakamo.
Hindi ko aling.
Ini indo ta sa mga kay dili ko rin yung surprise po. Kan ako tuyo ka murag 5 kilo na po kilo nga.
Kuha na dahil. Batis
Ito
na
na
dahil.
siyan ba?
Ito. Kuhaan.
Lechon bili, anak-anak ko.
Kuha ka
Cake,
sudan.
pinakuha.
Kuha
40 years na.
Kurinta.
Hindi ko nila. Kukan kami, hindi mo ang birthday.
Ano kurinta? Ang tako, hindi mo nadala sa balay.
Ang kwarta na 2005.
Sa balay ko. Ano, di na wali?
Ano, siya rin gibili.
Padala ko ang daw. Kumba daw. Baboy si Rico ko nakalata.
Sabi naman,
Hindi na ko na. Padala baboy di. Padala baboy. Lubong boy ba? Hindi ko dala. Ayan. Ito paglubong ni Andres. Sobrang boy di. Sa padala sub Andres. Sudan ko di ko dala. Ang baboy rin nakalata. Baboy na ko.
nagkibalik. Ang sudan man, dyan ang lumik.
Bawal ba rin?
Bawal na.
Bawal mo ba? Bawal na. Bawal na. Hindi mo na. No, pag abot dire ko, juice ito, kuyon ko, tumba no, bumba na. Dali. Bumba mo ba? Tawad mo na.
Ang laba ko na. Tapos anak na wala higo.
Ano siya para tubig? Nakatang ka dito. Kung tubig, kaya sasa. Ano ka siya rin, may ba? Hindi ba ng mga bawal yan?
Hindi, sakto yan na may pirmahan kayo sa kapitan. Matao siya ko. Kumano niya?
Nadaot ka ba ng kanang mga putahan din na, nangadaot ka na dito niya sa lambak din kung ano, ano, saka ba, bumita ko na, kaya ito niya sa siyang, ang masyadong kaya sa mga sa niya, hindi siya magiging sa kita din, ito na bago ba?
Eh, kita, kita ko ang bangon.
Hindi si Pusot. Maon na.
Kaon pa.
Dapat limpyo na siya. Bukas ko bangon, gulong tako siya.
Yan, pagkain ng bago, hindi, isip ko siya, sabay ka na po sa kalibag na, o si clean sheet ba nga, anak mo sa, i-repair sa, ito na kapagtang na ba? Yan ang bago ito, hindi yun palibay, wala ko dit. Ako po siya, tingnan ang pwesto, kaso nga, wala ko na sa kita sa ano, ilahang ko na pa, tingnan ko na pa. Dia pengelakang yang lo. Cibung dah dulu.
Ikaw di, Diyos kaki ang ano, okay lang. Diyos kaki ang ano, okay lang. Tingay, kuya ko umot.
Ngomong po dito.
Katayanan. Wala kasi yayang, tamo to siyang paruwas.
Abti ka mo, Diyos eh. Siman mo siya.
Sa Diyos, ko na Diyos ang lakaw.
Adin sige na.
Sakit mo, Lord. Intiin. Si ano, puro makasabi, puro maglakaw.
Anak-anak.
Ano ba yung lakaw?
Lawa sa to, lawa. Doon pa siya ano, deh.
Orang kapal ni.
Ganito ka ba rin?
Ang kapal ni siya.
Kaya kung gawang kagawa siya ka naman kami sa checking system. Kanang mga prutas.
Meron ba siya?
Ay, kalau begitu ni mana?
Boleh?
Itu ni.
Ay, may tambal.
Kung saan ano,
Itu yang bisa pemberian ikan biji. Itu ni, oi. Ada bagi. Hawi yang itu ni dia.
Ay, may limit na rin. Boleh na.
insulin naman si insulin doon si Jim.
Apa yang itu ni?
Limit na lang.
Orang mesti yang dikit.
Ha? Gamay ko, bro.
Limit na insulin mo.
Kaya hindi mo naman dawa rin, Edong.
Hindi mo niwan ko. Insulin.
Wala din na kaya. Hindi. Nag-akad ko din.
Oh. Well, almost hour and a half. Only one person left though. That's a shame. What happened to all the wildlife? Oh, chickens are all down there now.
Dili. Dili. Naik pun lagi saya dikasih apa pun lagi di dalam.
Diyan ka ba? Hindi. Tapos wait.
Dili, bitap.
Mountain life, ahay.
Nice ang farmland nga no, ada lots of trees, banana. But you have to use it, right?
Turn it off now. I'll wait there 4 more minutes. See this guy? Huh? Huh?
Bulat na ba diri kay try. Kaya ito mo mo dito.
Hindi ay kaya niyo. Ay kung bibigay na nito kapit ito. Ay dito. Ang buti ano naman. Ano ka sila?
Apa di tutorial dia?
Mama ano ba?
Pare tutorial. Pare ada.
Abang
Bulan mo diri. Bulan diri.
Kasi nga pa siya sudah sa ano man. Belum na sila. Gamit sa ko pa dai. Ito sa pita dai. Ya, sama ko. Yes, yes. Ganun yun, 5. Ano yan? Kasi siya, buti kayo na. Boleh ikaw na 5. Diyan rin kayo na bukasan. Ano lang, paalisin mo pa yung mga requirement. Kita mo, ano yung photo niya. Balik nito. Balik nito. Hindi magkakwarta sa mga. Anak.
Ini guys, kegunang na kita. Dilo budak sa dilo. Ay mo po na ko. Kaya kan mo trapo na ko. Kaya ini na. Ba, bilhin mo basta sa kulang. Bukan. Yo, dagang niya. Ito sa tagnya. Pwede mari. Waktu ya. Yung dot baling 100. Alam ini na kita. Saan ba din ba ang kayang pinya? Balik na. Balik na rin. Balik na rin na siya. Mana saudara?
Udah bagas tuh didak lang kalian hari didak ilang kalau misalnya ko ang kaya sobra ano itu ko Hindi ko siya initan po ako. Oo, nabatay. Naligid mo. Nakarumas mo pa. Ang mulak gamit ko. At ito, niya. Grabe.
Kawan ba yun?
Gwapo rin ang fruta mo na ba eh. Ano ba tulo niyo?
Inside, if you have roots again, maybe they run from the water. Yeah, but nothing inside. Yeah, not inside. No roots inside. Sa ito, kung ano ang pastil sa mga siya pastil.
Diba? Diba? Oh. Kahapon sa mga.
Kwento, simple. Matay.
Ano pa kuha ng bubble gum guys?
Gas na. Gas.
Yan, di man yan.
Bulta. Ano naman? Ang pilit?
Sino ikaw bumutang?
Dahil?
Ang ganaw ka lang.
Pilit? Sunis mo?
Bubble gum.
Gas na. Patid.
Nyata mo, mukreta na?
Ay, gas na. Ang sunis mo.
Sige, kang may sa sinin niya. Nagas na ako na.
Bukan. Pilit. Yun o. Gas na. Pati gas. Pati. Hindi pa eh. Pati mo. Tira. Tira ba yun?
Ay, ikaw, nakaw ka. Nakaw ka. Agos.
May isa ko.
Nagulo rin nila ba rin ang pinili. Kaulang pili na ba rin nila?
Pili.
Patay na pa. Wala, kaling.
Oo, kaya ang bugis.
Hmm?
Yung anak ni Fabio. Fabio.
Suon sa pag-diski, kaling. Ako na schoolmate. Ako na. Ang si kaling, ako na kuan.
Wapas kaling. Matay sa tubig.
Matay ng kalit.
Kubi? Kubi?
Eh.
Ay, dali mo. Ha? Ha?
Ubi.
Ay, hindi mo.
Kok yabe di mare? Jadi. Kok yabe ya? Oh, kan kabel gitu. Ano ba kita to?
Abas eh.
Imam mo. Kok yabe ka to? Imam mo. Na? Wala mare re.
Nagam malabat eh.
A little dry outside there, this one.
Kuya. Kuya.
Right. Dry the outside air.
Sa imo igulat na. Jangan.
Daot siya, dry air.
Ya,
Ano po ito? Amigas na sa.
choke. Madala ka lamigas din balay eh. Parang expensive. Palit ng choke. Butang sa corner sa balay. Dahil lamigas oh. Ini to wala di kayo mapundo na puro pagkang kauno niya nila. Lugar ko na yun mo na yun. Lamigas yun.
Tao mo dito, isang tao dito ko na. Buligan yun.
Wala lamigas. Ang tanang choke di anak mo kung nasa kuan. Baseball. Kala ko sa una ko. Iwan ko sa baseball. Di magkamatanong mga mamuan man na sila. Nang-invite man na sila upuan. Itagtag na sa ubang pin. Dahil yung lamigas, surod yung lamigas. Kung ano sa kuan ko, kanang ola. Kanang ugan ako, nang kuan. Wala naman yung pagkaon dito. Wala naman.
Sili na ikuan mo.
Wala naman. Wala na siya pagkaon. Kanina ang ibigay. Ano may gwapo siya? Yung nandot, yung mukha ng puro. Hindi mo na pala tayo sa mall, no? Lagay may gapla. Eh, pakasag ko to. Baho, manaon yung buong ihi, iring. Nadi iring ihi ay dire? Nadi mo iring dire?
Apa iri nga?
Baho iring. Baho iring. Iring amay. Umapin sa iring, buong iring. Wala iring sa balay pero na iring tatat iring, taas. Kasi doon sa tatat.
Basta tumap ni Marabe.
Hindi, hindi dito. Ha?
Anak.
Tulog mo sa sempor, inibiyak niya. Yang may pinimutang daan. Sa ganun, hindi pinimutang. Hindi ko mo sila sa patao. Nag-arin na ko. Ako be. Ako ano be. Kailangan ko lang ito ang kamera.
Kuan eh. Ano na kaya nga na, di ka balik na rin.
Ala pa kasi sa mga
Ah, wala pa no, naluba si. Makuha pa man siya day.
Paano eh?
Mahibo pang po yung kuha kay dali raman. Di man maluga, sige kuha sa. Ako pa day. Wala man, hindi ko maluba. Hindi ko pa. Go pa rin siya mga po eh.
Paano?
Pilang ka na lang.
Mamag pala ito na eh. Sila yung pwede dito.
What's that stuff there? I need my phone for other things. Pass it over to me, take it out the stand and pass it over to me.
Yung snake ha.
Right. Right, thanks for joining me, guys. Time for me to ship off. Start getting myself ready for moving. Love you all, guys. Thanks for watching. Much appreciate. And there's my adopted doggy. Hey, boy. Yeah, my adopted little doggy friend there. He was a good boy, eh? Right, check it out, guys. I'll see you on the next one.